Do you feel the vibe?
Alright, what's up guys? This is going to be a video on how I do the Harley Davidson cup. This is a classic motorcycle. It's like seafoam green and almond is the color of the bike that this person just purchased. Not exactly sure the name of the bike, but it's got a classic look to it like this. I'm going to post a picture next to it now. If I can. I'm new to these videos, so I'll try to post a picture of it if I can next to it. If I can't, I apologize, but it's like a seafoam green and almond tank. The whole bike is kind of like this color, so I'm going to go through step by step on how I made this cup and get it to look like this. And a buddy of mine had made these vinyls for me, which he did an incredible job. So I just had to put them on there before I had put the two-part epoxy on it, and now it's complete. So I'll show you how I get your cup to look like this. Thanks. Alright, so here's the primer. Usually go back in a left to right motion like this. 8 to 10 inches away. Light first coat, and we'll come back and do probably 2 more. Alright, so before it fully dries, depending on what kind of paint you're using, this is the KRYLON, it dries very fast. Before it fully dries, I'm going to hit it while it's tacky. Believe it or not, when you put the second coat on it, being that it's tacky, you'll have less drips to apply the second coat. Well, it's tacky and it causes for a pretty good bond. So, probably 1 more and that's it. Rotate it lightly. Get the top and the bottom. And this is the bonding coat. You want to cut the last. Another nice coat. Sweep in motion. 8 to 10 inches away. And you see it's already starting to dry. It looks pretty good. Happy with that. Good. So that's going to be the bonding primer, KRYLON SUPERBOND. So I'll wait for this to dry a little bit, and then we'll get ready for the dip. Okay guys, so here we are. The cup is primed. It's got a nice even coat to it, like I like. This primer does have a gloss finish on it, which I like. So when you dip it, it actually has like a it's not as flat. With the gloss one, it kind of separates the dip paint a little bit better, somewhat, not exactly to the point, but I like this KRYLON high gloss when I dip the cups. So this is fully dry. It's only been a couple of hours and it's got a couple of coats on it. There's the Harley Davidson Motor Company vinyl cut out. So when I take that off, the stainless steel is going to be underneath it. And like I said in the beginning, this cup is going to be, it's kind of like a 1950s theme cup with the almond and with like the turquoise, but this is called SEASIDE by RUSTO, and this one is Ivory by KRYLON. Again, when you're spraying these into a 5-gallon bucket when I dip it, which is what I'm going to put these paints into. Make sure the water is kind of warm, not too cold. I like using the KRYLON, like I said before, over and over again. It dries faster than the Rust-Oleum. Both paints are very good. I just like this one because it dries faster. And usually, around where I pick these cups up, I usually get a 25% more on the KRYLON, and it kind of goes back and forth with colors. I think there was a red one and a white one last month, and this month they had the ivory, which was perfect. It's what I needed it for. I'm going to dip this cup into these colors, and I would leave the tape on there the way it is. It's fine right now. With this bonding primer on there, the tape will come out really good. And let's go back outside and dip the cup. Okay, so I'm going to try this for a third time. Let's see how it comes out. Take a can, maybe spray, make sure it's spraying smooth. Okay, that was good. Coming out much better. Stick, kind of pull it. Okay, it's much better. Cup, pull the glove up, dip it straight down. You can turn it a little bit. Then shake the rest off. Make sure it's all out of the way of the paint when you pull the cup up. No more excess paint sticks to the cup, because it'll come out lumpy, which is something you don't want. And it looks pretty good. Alright guys, so I just want to make a little few second video before I get into the final video, after I take all the vinyl off and the tape off and stuff like that, to show you how the cup looks. This took me 3 takes to get the cup to exactly the way I wanted it. Again, this is going to be for a Harley Davidson biker who just recently bought a bike, which is like a vintage 50s style turquoise and almond type of motorcycle. I didn't overlap or put extreme amount of paint in a 5-gallon bucket because there's not much area in a 5-gallon bucket for the paint to spread out. So, you know, in that case, if you do something like that, you dip the cup, the cup in something like that, you're going to have a very lumpy cup. Bubbles, lumps, runs, I mean, it's just going to come out like a mess. This came out very smooth. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's still drying. It's not fully dry yet. But once I put the epoxy on this, it's going to look like glass, which it already does already. So the Rust-Oleum's on here. So I am going to wait till tomorrow morning to take the tape off and the vinyl. The vinyl Harley Davidson Motor Company over here. And I had a buddy of mine who has also vinyl cutouts of a Harley that I'm going to put right here. And on the exact opposite side, which is right here. That's why I put the lip here, because this is the middle of the can here, or the cup, sorry, right here. And the exact opposite side is right here, where this is. So that's where I'm going to put the other sticker, right here. And that's it. So when this dries out tomorrow, come back and pull it off and show you how it looks. Alright guys, so this is what the cup looks like after it's dipped and the vinyl's taken off. So I have the blue tape on it already, so I'm about to put the epoxy clear coat on it. It came out really good. It came out the way I wanted it to. The almond and the turquoise color. And you can see how nice and crisp and clean the vinyl came off the cup. Came out really good. Very happy with it. And that's it. This was a little bit of a pain in the neck because the letters are small. Very, very small. That's it. Alright, so this is how the Harley cup looks after putting the epoxy on it. Because the epoxy is self-leveling, even though that's a vinyl, you can't even feel the bump of the vinyl on there. And he also made me this for the other side of the cup, so it came out really, really good. This is it. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you want to see future videos. And thanks for watching.